Hey, it's Jeff here. Welcome to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today from Vermont and Massachusetts. This is a collaboration, Von Trapp Brewing and Jack's Abbey, and this is their Austrian style export lager, 5.6% alcohol by volume. And of course, this is really being spearheaded by Von Trapp. They've put out a number of these collaborations. Von Trapp is from Vermont, and Jack's Abbey is from Massachusetts. Two highly regarded breweries here in New England. So I'm interested in trying this. Pretty much everything from Von Trapp I have is very traditional to the Austrian style because, I mean, the family originates from there. So that's kind of why I like Von Trapp brews, and I know they have quite a following. So this is brewed with Pilsner and Vienna malts and Golding hops. So, a little geeky information for you, beer geek information. All right, let's give it a shot. Pour it into a NASA glass. How do you like that? I like this NASA glass. I've had it for 20 years. So when I'm done, I'll be carefully putting it away in the back of my cupboard so nothing happens to it. But I figured I'd use it for today since this is a special collab. And yeah, I'm trying to pour this slow, but you can see the head on this is just massive. Can't slow it down too much. But anyway, well, let's see. What can I do about this? Not much I can do, and the head's going to fade down hopefully shortly, so I suppose I could wait a moment before I really get into it. But anyway, under the head you see basically a yellow golden pour, a lot of bubbly carbonation going up the glass. The head, such as it is a very creamy, foamy character, sort of an off-white color. More of a, not white, but more off-white, creamy. Anyway, let's check out the aroma. Bread dough. Toasted bread dough at that. I'm getting a hint of grass, like grassy hops. Maybe the vaguest sense of floral characters. A vague sense of spicy characters. Kind of the bitter spice herbal character that you get, like sage is a good example. Sage and perhaps rosemary. Not so much rosemary, but getting a bit of sage on that. Anyway, it's but the main sensation will be toasted bread, sourdough bread maybe, and it already smells like it's going to be a sweet tasting beer. And I haven't even tasted yet, which I'm going to fix now by tasting it now. Wow, is that a smooth, wow, is that a tasty, tasty beer. Wow, I like this. Woo, woo. That's my review. See you later. Okay, the Pilsner characters are there. I'm picking up more of the spice note in the taste than I got on the nose. Definitely a bready sensation, a sweet character to it, a sweet beer. It's a soft body. I'd put it in the light to medium range. There's a really spicy, bitter ending to it. That's where I'm picking up more of that sage I noted on the nose. Maybe something like rosemary. I mean, they don't brew it with that, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Bitterness is mild to moderate, so it lingers just a tad. Kind of on the dry side. It's that spicy character that really hangs on at the very end. I got to tell you that. Wow. Sweet, soft body, as I mentioned, medium, light to medium, maybe. Good bready characters. Nice spicy character. Nice floral notes, so much, maybe a little, not really grassy in the taste. I got a lot of grassy notes on the nose. Then again, that might have been my imagination picking up the herbal sensation. But those are the characteristics I'm picking up. And this is a really fine beer. The bitterness on this, as I said, is a little more bitter as I had a couple of sips. It seems to linger a bit longer. The first sip or two kind of faded quickly, but after the second sip or so, it seems to be lingering. I'm still feeling the last sip in the back of my throat, but that again might be the herbal and spicy characters. Wow, it's really nice. Of course, this is a lager, so Jack's Abbey, that is basically what they brew, are lagers. So Von Trapp does a bit of everything, but this is a lager sort of series that they're doing. I don't know if it tells me on here what the name of the series is. There is a name for it. Von Trapp Collab Series, blending creativity and industry experience among brewing friends. Well, there you go. That's very descriptive, very straightforward. But that's what it is. But it's really a good beer. And the can's kind of nice. I mean, it's a little golden sort of label on it. Fancy schmancy. Nothing really, no big artwork, just the logos for the two breweries. So it's a nice beer. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I'm really enjoying this beer quite a lot. Good. Very good. I'm glad to have had a chance to try this one. That will do it for now. So how might I sort of grade this? I try to compare, when I do grading, it's sort of like I'm not really pulling a rabbit out of my hat. I'm trying to compare it to something that I've had that really just to me is the top of the line. And as far as Pilsners go, I'm going to think of German, like Weihenstephaner or any sort of German traditional one. So it's not quite there, but it's right up there. I think the bitterness on this is kind of more grows on me as it continues to warm up, I guess. The sweetness is nice. It's not super sweet, but it's nicely balanced. But I'm still getting more of that bitter, spicy, herbal note as opposed to the sort of toasty, bready note you get in a traditional German Pilsner from Germany or Austria. So this tends to focus more on the herbal hop character. I'm not saying it's really, really hoppy. I'm just saying it focuses more on that. So after that long-winded description, how am I going to grade this out of 10? Let's see. How about 9.3? 9.3. 93. A beer. Very good. Very good beer. So that will do it for now. This is a collaboration from Von Trapp and Jack's Abbey of Vermont and Massachusetts. This is their Austrian-style export lager. Thanks for watching NEBR. I'll catch you again next time.